But moving on, we got some other information that's very interesting, and it's very upsetting to me. I'm really upset about this. Public Enemy fires Flava Flav after Bernie Sanders rally spat.
What? How
this
can
is
they
real.
fire him?
The Public Enemy, now they're calling themselves Public Enemy Radio, will be moving forward without Flava Flav. We thank him for his years of service and wish him well.
Wait, who else is in Public Enemy?
Public Enemy, let's see, Chuck D.
Okay.
And Flava Flav. It's a duo.
Oh, it's a
duo.
duo.
It's just Flava Flav and Chuck D. Now, the situation has been the abrupt dismissal comes just 2 days after the rapper sent a cease and desist letter to Bernie Sanders over Chuck D's concert at the campaign's Los Angeles rally on Sunday. Wow.
Okay, because I did hear that Public Enemy was going to be performing, but it wasn't. It was just Chuck D.
Just Chuck D.
And so that's why Flava Flav was
Flava
mad.
Flav feels like for me, it's like, wow.
Right.
Flava Flav, wow.
Why would you use our name and
wow,
name
New
us?
York, wow. Like, that's wild, man. You guys are going to part ways because of your thoughts, because of him performing for Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
Really?
I think maybe it was more of like he was mad because he used their group name when he thinks he should have just used his own name since they weren't both. But even still, that's something that you argue about and then you get over it. To break up?
Man, they say
all them years?
They say the cease and desist letter sent to Sanders Friday by Flava Flav's lawyer accused the campaign of using the hype man's unauthorized likeness, image, and trademark clock to promote the rally, even though Flava Flav has not endorsed any political candidate. Now, here it is. There is a photo. I'm actually trying to find it right now. There is a photo. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, where's the thing? I got to look it up. But I got to look it up here in a second. But anyway, I guess they're going to be fighting the power separately. Fight the power.
Yeah, that sucks. That's sad.
We going to fight the power separately.
They got to, there's too many
I'm upset
years,
now.
Because that's too many
Over Bernie
years.
Sanders?
I know, it's dumb.
For real now?
It's stupid. Like, how y'all stay together all these years and now
What?
over politics, y'all about to break up? That's
Wow.
sad, man. That doesn't make any sense.
I need to Google this real quick, but this is so messed up.
It is.
This is so messed up.
And why? And why are you so mad? Like, I wonder why Flava Flav didn't want to be a part of it. I wonder what his political thoughts are. I guess he's not telling us.
Yeah, this is. I guess he has a reason for not putting in his personal opinion.
People. I wonder why he doesn't like Bernie. People have their opinions.
But here's the thing.
Which is fine.
I'm just looking at the flyer itself right now. I don't see any likeness. I see Bernie Sanders. Obviously, it says Bernie Sanders plus Public Enemy. The date, the location, the whole nine. It says "Fight the Power" up on top. I don't see any clocks. I don't see no Flava Flav-ness.
Yeah, it may have not even been, Pascal. Honestly, it may have not even been any official advertising. It could have been like blogs that are picking it up or grabbing pictures of Googling Public Enemy, and when they grab a picture of Flava Flav and a clock is in it, and they just use that to say Public Enemy will be, you know what I mean? It could just be like that. The internet has now taken this and now promoting it and using images that they're finding online of Public Enemy, which would include Flava Flav.
A part of me wants to see like the actual live footage of the actual performance, just to see what we're walking into, or why he's saying likeness, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. Maybe they had like a screen behind him with Flava Flav on it.
Yeah.
In the background.
Okay. And the thing is I'll keep it straight funky. If Chuck D or if the people that represent Public Enemy did not properly go up to Flava Flav and say, hey, listen, we're about to go and do this rally for Bernie Sanders. Are you cool with it?
Right.
I understand him being upset about it.
Me too.
For sure. And it's kind of like, well, wait a second. I'm not sitting here saying anything. I'm not endorsing anybody right now. Why are you guys suddenly endorsing somebody without my okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, also at the same time, Bernie Sanders is obviously donating or endorsing them as well. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
these guys are getting paid. Come on,
got
you
a
know for a
check.
fact that Steyer paid those dudes to do back that A up.
Juvenile.
Juvenile, thank you. Sorry, I had a crack.
That's
You know,
okay.
I had a crack in
brain
my head.
fart.
A brain fart. Thank you. A brain crack. Anyway, had a brain fart. But you know what I'm saying? You know for a fact.
Yeah.
Those dudes like, here's a couple thousand.
Absolutely.
Here's a couple $100,000 for you to do this so I can get the black vote.
Anybody can be bought.
Yeah.
Look at Chrisette Michelle. She ruined her career singing for
Yep.
the president's inauguration 4 years ago.
Whoops.
She actually says she regrets that too.
Of course she does. Of course you do.
She says she regrets it.
Of course you do. But at the same time, so
Everybody
I can
has a
understand.
price.
Everybody got a price, but I understand that I can see why Flavor Flav's upset. But don't break up the band.
Right. That's what
You
I
guys
feel
are
like.
legendary. Don't break up the. Sit down, talk it out. If you got to get into a tussle, because some of us men need to get into a tussle sometimes, and then just hand over a beer and go, "Hey man, that was a good fight." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We good? You know what I
Right.
mean? And just be over it, or
Yeah.
split the bag and keep it moving.
Right.
Have the fight, split the bag, and be done.
Word.
Go out on public, do a public opinion. You know what I'm saying? A public statement saying, "Hey, I do not endorse blah blah blah, but I'm still gonna secure the bag under the table and keep it moving
And move on. I agree with you.
Don't
Y'all-
break up the group
That's
for
stupid.
that. I mean, come on.
I'm sure
but at the
there's
same
been worse
time,
things in the past.
That
There had to have been worse things.
that too, but at the same time, I feel like maybe still, no matter what, outside of me just saying all that, maybe Chuck D and those people, his people, his group, really did go behind his back and just went against his wishes, maybe, and he was just like, "Yo, I don't endorse this," and you didn't ask. You may have asked me, but I said hail to the nah,
Yeah.
and you still did it.
And
So-
also he could just be over it. They're older. The group has been around. He could just be like, "Look, I don't even want to fight. It's time to move on."
But Flavor Flav is public
That's
enemy.
what I was about to say. That's like
You see what I'm saying?
That's like Beyonce leaving Destiny's Child. Like,
Word.
who cares?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Who cares now? Now nobody cares about the group.
True.
Without the main person, it's like
It wasn't Chuck D in love. It was Flavor in love.
Look,
You see what I'm saying?
clearly, Flavor
So,
Flav is clearly the face of that group.
you know what I mean?
That's rough.
His show alone revitalized reality TV.
It was epic.
Let's keep it real. That's why what's his name? Brett Michaels came out with Rock of Love or whatever the hell
right.
that was. He was like, "Oh well, he's getting that money. Let me do the same thing."
Right, Flavor Flav and his ugly behind
Yes.
was getting that shmoney with all these
Wow.
pretty girls. He did that, boy. I was like, I can't
Wow,
believe.
New York. Wow. All day.
That was so funny. That
Bruh.
show was a classic.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.